What is up to a Patriot Ranch family? Welcome back to the channel. We have got an exciting one for you today. We're going to be taking a look at the different methods to carry your everyday carry, your concealed carry, your open carry, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take a look at it. Want to say a special thank you up front to Tulster holsters for sending us out some holsters to review for you guys in these different carry methods. So stay tuned, coming at you. All right, guys, so the first method we're going to talk about today is the way I carry, which is what you'll hear most people say, like I carry appendix or I carry appendix inside the waistband. So that basically means you're carrying in this general vicinity on front of you inside of the waistband of your pants or shorts or whatever it may be. Now we're going to take a look at a couple different options. I'm going to show them to you one by one here, starting with the first one here. This holster is from Tulster. This holster will fit a P365 AXG Legion, or as I have in here, a P365 X Macro. You'll see this is a very simplistic design, a very small holster. It has one metal clip on here, and then it also has what we like to call the claw or a wedge. You'll see it has a open bottom on it. Backside is completely flush. This is probably my third, probably favorite way to carry. I prefer either two clips or, as you'll see, kind of like an expanded section clip. So this one, very simplistic, very lightweight, very unobtrusive. This claw definitely gives you enough pop out that the grip module from the X Macro doesn't stick out and print too much. So you'll see here, I have that holster on right now. I am not printing at all. Turn this way. If I turn this way, can't really tell that I'm wearing it, but oh, there it is. I am. You'll see I have my belt offset here a little bit, just because the way that this one sits, I like to have the belt just a little bit further over to the side. And you'll see that the claw section here, it's poking into the inside of my pants, pushing out on the waistband and pushing back on the grip module here. So you don't really get any printing at all. Put your shirt down, you got nothing. You can see nothing on here. All right, my second favorite way to carry is also appendix inside the waistband, but with something like this, which is a two-clip system with no claw on it. This right here, I think, is kind of like the most minimalist way you could do it. Right now, we have a Tulster holster with a Canik MC9 in here. And you can see that the footprint is fairly small. It's very similar to this holster right here, just without the wing and with only one clip. All right, I have that one on now. Also, because of the footprint of the gun, it is a very small gun, the Canik MC9, and the way the holster fits, can't see that I'm carrying at all. But there it is. Sits very nice and tight against my body. If you had like a tighter fitting shirt on, you probably, because I have the extended mag in this gun, you're probably going to see just a slight bit of printing. Same thing with this. If I have the extended 21 round mags that fit into this gun, YouTube's probably going to censor me now because I just did that. This will definitely print on you no matter really almost any of your setup. You're definitely going to see it. But with this one here, I mean, it's right here, so you can kind of see where it sits at, but you're not really seeing too much of it. All right, moving on to my favorite way to carry, which is this kind of wing style or gap style holster. This is the P365 Fuse by Sig Sauer. We've got a claw on here. We've got a single plastic hook right here, as well as right here. And what this does is it allows the weight distribution to be spread out across two sides of your belt, or two sides of kind of your middle waistline. What I like about this is that you're not kind of feeling all weighed down on one side of your body. Now, there's kind of two different ways to do it. This is just kind of this extended little piece that comes off here with a piece of Tegris. There's also the ability to do something like this, which is a winged holster where you can have an extra magazine. And as you can see, they're spread out as well. But for this purpose, I like this because anybody that carries with an extra mag, you know, it is a lot more weight on your stomach. It's a lot more bulkiness on you. They kind of simplified this by still giving you the spread, but without the extra weight. All right. So I have the spread holster on. Again, I'm not really printing everywhere. I'm wearing the right size shirt where it's not too tight. You know, if I pulled it in, obviously you can start to see where the firearm is. But if you have at least a slightly loose fitting shirt in and around your waist area, you can still show off the guns or whatever you want to do. But at least a little looser fitting right here. You can't see this at all. And if you look up top here, I did this a little bit different. So you guys can see my freaking zipper coming down. Oh, well, whatever. You'll see that I straddled both sides of the buckle on here. And this sits a little bit more center. Now, I have it more center than I normally would. I have it right in line with my junk right now. That's not the most comfortable way to carry. I just wanted to show the separation a little bit here. Normally, I would carry a little bit more to my right side. You can see you start to print just a little bit more like that. But that way, when I go to sit down, this part of the gun is in the holster. It's going down in this like crevice area here and not sticking right into your pelvic bone or right into your junk, or ladies, into your pelvic bone too. This is an extremely comfortable way to carry. That weight is spread out completely across my body. It almost feels like I don't have it on at all. Now, one of the disadvantages to this is obviously it's just more stuff on the front. You know, it's not as minimalist as something like this. Other than that, y'all know, I've said it a million times, I'm an appendix carrier. This is 100%, I believe, the best way to carry. It gives you the easiest access to your weapon, and it also feels the best as well, too. And you can still get to your gun super easy. One of these days, we're going to do a video. All these guns are clear, by the way. They have no magazines in them. This one does have a magazine in it, but it is completely empty. One day we're going to do like kind of a technique video on how to properly bring your shirt up and get your gun out, because it is something you have to practice. If you're not bringing this thing up the correct way, you're going to suffer. You know, I'm not 100% the smoothest with it, especially because I actually don't like where this is positioned right now. But if you can do this with just a little bit of speed, like, you're fine. All right. All you open carriers, don't worry, didn't forget about y'all either. So Open carry is when you're carrying your gun exposed. There's even methods where you can use some of the holsters I'm talking about right here and conceal carry as well. If you have a longer shirt or maybe you have a jacket on that will hang down, it'll work. Here we have a 6-hour P320. This is a X5. This holster here is a paddle holster. So if you see on the back of it here, it's got this little paddle, and then you'll be able to see that it has little edges on the inside. That's meant to catch your belt so that when you pull up on your firearm, you aren't pulling your holster out as well. This one is a very simple, easy thing to do. Pull your belt out, put the gun down, and boom. Obviously, I'm not trying to conceal it at all. With this shirt, I couldn't even conceal it if I wanted to. I'd look like an idiot if I did. I mean, I know I look like an idiot most of the time, guys, but you get what I'm saying. But this also provides really quick and easy access to your firearm. Very quick. Obviously, the downside to this is that your gun is exposed to the world. Somebody could come up and grab it. You know, there's no, it's just click retention on here, just weapon retention on here. So there's no safety, there's no click down on it, just straight up and out. So anybody could walk up behind me and just grab my gun right out. I open carry occasionally. There's situations where I find it, especially a lot of times when I'm coming to and from the ranch and I've got a lot of firearms on me and stuff. I want to present at least a little bit of force. But I honestly, this is the most comfortable way to carry if you're not carrying Appendix, because it doesn't affect you at all. Sometimes when you're getting in your vehicle, it'll push a little bit against you or against your seatbelt or whatever. Most of the time though, when I'm getting in my vehicle, I'm taking my firearm off and sitting it down beside me. We're gonna actually do a vehicle kind of a new loadout video so you can kind of see where I keep my guns and stuff like that. Now, this isn't the only way to open carry. There's also holsters like this. This is another Tulster holster here that has these belt loops on the back of it. So you get one here, one here. You route your belt through the loops right here, and then it sits up a little bit higher than this one does. So this thing will sit up right about here, and it would allow you, if you did have like a bigger jacket or a bigger coat on, to conceal carry while also being outside the waistband. Well, you guessed it, the last way I have to talk about carrying is in a crossbody bag or maybe a fanny pack bag. We have a ton of reviews on them. You can go check out the one we just dropped most recently, which is the Marshall by Grab Bags, but we've done the one by 945 Industries, one by Ace Tac, you name it, we've put it out there. This one here is by MTAC. I've been actually rocking this one a little bit, just trying to get a feel for it. It is a very nicely made crossbody bag here. It's got a ton of different compartments so that like here you can keep all your stuff in here without interfering with your firearm. Obviously on the Marshall video that we did, I was talking about the closure on there, which is magnetic. This one is not. So this one is a straight pull down and open. But what I will say is that the zippers on this thing are very, very good. They did not skimp on making the zippers. So if you were not wearing pants that you could wear a firearm with around your waist, maybe you're going to the gym, maybe you're just wearing sweats out to the grocery store or something, this is definitely a really good way to do it. I have a X Macro in here. Obviously, this bag is big enough that you could fit a full-size firearm like this X5 in there, but really comes down easy. And like I mentioned on the Marshall video as well, I honestly don't think this is a bad way to carry. I know a lot of people shit on it, but I believe it's a pretty good way to carry. This bag right here from MTAC is definitely a good one. It is, like I said, it is very quality made with a good zipper. The one thing I like that they did, so on the pull down tab here, they actually put a button up top here so you can clip it to the button so it's not like dangling around. And then when you need it, You just rip it off the button and rip it down. Really, really nice way to carry. All right. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Tulster for providing these holsters. They make a very, very quality product. If you want to get any one of these or one of their other holsters, you can click the link down below. We'll have a link to their website so you can grab one. Helps them, helps our channel stay alive. We'd really appreciate it. Just to go over a couple other things that we had on today. So the belt that we're wearing today is my literal everyday carry belt. This is a belt from Next Belt. I'll just take it off since we're done with the holsters. Really nice quality belt, super thick, very, very sturdy. It doesn't fold down on you. It has this nice clicking mechanism, if I can get it there. You just push in here and it ratchets all the way through. And then there's also a button on the side here. Push the button, comes back out, ratchet through, push back out, ratchet through. This one is surviving, and I've worn this every day for probably a year. And as you can see, like, this thing doesn't bend or anything. Very nice and sturdy, and it's also comfortable too. The pants we have on today, huge shout out to the boys over at Max Tack. Love these pants, man. These are their combat pants. They've got these nice little air holes here. Don't worry, I'm not pulling anything out. Got them here. You've got them underneath as well. You've got a ton of different pockets, cargo pockets, back pockets, magazine pockets. Both the thigh and the leg are both adjustable. So if you're not one that likes your pants really baggy, you can tie them up. Huge shout out to those guys for sending these out. These are super, super comfortable. Last shout out I have, we are now a part of the Nothing Fancy family. If you are a big fan, click the link below, get your own. You can see I just wore another one over on the Liberty Goons podcast the other day. You'll be able to see that one as well. You save 10% by clicking on our link. That also helps support the channel. If you have any questions about any of the holsters you saw today, any of the gear, belt, the MTAC pack, these pants, hat, whatever, drop it down in the comments or shoot us a DM over on Instagram at 2A Patriot Ranch. Like this video. If you aren't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every single time we post cool shit just like this, ring that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'm John from 2A Patriot Ranch.